Hey there, it's Brittany, and I'm back with another Organize With Me video. There have been some small changes to my bead storage since the last time I posted one of these. I got a lot more room for my check glass, which is now up there. I'm not sure that I really love what's going on. Over here, that's all Jesse James bead stuff, but this is all check glass with the exception of this last row right here, which is chain, and then on top are connectors and some 2-hole beads. So I wanted to do this by color. I've got all the Roy G. Biv right there, but I don't have brown, metallic, clear, white, or black, or gray. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but that's neither here nor there. Today I want to organize this drawer, which is a nightmare. So like, it's not even opening. This is all beach and shell, and I don't like it anymore. So I can't tell you the last time I actually used anything out of this drawer. I just keep shoving stuff in it because it's just not organized very well. Underneath the entire top layer, it actually is organized into like charms, pendants, beads, but lately I've just been shoving anything shell in here, anything beachy in here, and it's just not working. So to give you a little bit more info, like the one above it is all pearls. The one above that is coral. So if we got like a sea theme going on, right? And then the one below it, oh, that's some beads from Pam. The one below it is all sea glass. So I'm going to keep those specific ones, but I'm going to end up moving this wood drawer up to here. So I'm just going to kind of empty out the wood drawer. This one's just like some vintage necklaces that I haven't found a place for yet. So I think what I'll do is move some stuff up or down, and then we're going to empty out the shell drawer today. And I think this is going to end up being 2 drawers. So hang out with me while we do that. Okay, so I think we all know there was way too much going on in that drawer. There was stuff in there that I totally forgot I had, and that's not easier for me to forget. Like, once I see something, I'm like, oh yeah, I know where I got this, and there were some things in there I was just like, oh my gosh, when did this come in the house? So I was hoping on changing this into 2 drawers, but it's looking like it's going to be 3. And I'm going to kind of sit down and decide how I'm going to organize that before I go through and start. After a lot of thought, I've decided to make 2 new drawers, which might morph into 3 new drawers. So, well, a total of 2 drawers, which might morph into 3 drawers. So one is going to be just shell, and one is going to be sea-themed items. So I know that seems a little like redundant, but you can have shell that's not sea themed, and then you have just like the clearly sea themed items, which are like seahorses and anchors and boats and stuff like that. So I already redid these drawers to put the ones that have pearls, coral, and sea glass on the top drawers. The first 3 drawers of these wider Alex IKEA drawers are thinner than the bottom 3 drawers. So they're just tall enough to fit in these inserts. There we go. And then I'm going to start here with, maybe I'll start with sea themed, and then I'm going to put shell underneath that. I mean, I'm not wild about the placement of these. Like, I don't love that they're on the bottom, but I'll get over it. I tend to go to the ones that are on top more, just because I'm tall and I want to see the ones that are closer to my eyesight. So with this shell, I'm not going to be using dividers for now. I'm just going to do Roy G. Biv or rainbow order. But with the C-themed items, I am going to be using dividers because I think it'll be a little bit easier. Now, I have some of my C-themed items already in dividers, but I haven't gone through them in a very long time. So I'm going to kind of reorganize them. And I get these from the Dollar Tree. I haven't seen them at the Dollar Tree lately, but that's where they're from. So this one has all sorts of charms. I'm going to leave that for right now. I just kind of want to get them in the drawers. These have been sitting out for like 2 months since I videoed me emptying them, and it's been driving me crazy. And it's been contributing to why I don't want to be in my bead room. So I just need to get them away for now. Here I have a lot of C-themed stuff. Again, I'm just kind of getting it back in the drawer, and then I'm going to go through and organize. Those are like pendants, stuff like that. Now here's an example of like a shell that's definitely C-themed. Like I'm not going to use these in something that is going to look like something else. Does that make sense? Like I'm going to have these with a C-themed necklace. So I'm going to pop those in there just for now. Same with shells that look like this, but something that looks like this, I probably wouldn't use in a C theme. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, I'm sorry, but it makes sense to my brain, so that's why it's happening. So I'm going to start loading stuff back in this drawer, and then I'm going to organize it. Okay, I am going to load in these beads by color. These are just the strands that are not beachy. I'm just going to do that and fast forward because there's a lot to go in here. All right, so I know this might drive some of you nuts, but it's going to work for me because I can at least see what I have, and it's not all piled. Like, it is piled on top of each other, but it's way better than it was all in one drawer. I just want to be able to see by color because that's how I usually design unless I have a specific bead in mind. And it's very similar to how I have my gemstone drawer or drawers and how I have my colorful bone drawer. So it's easier for me to see everything. I'm not just digging for like a pink bead when all of the pink beads are in this section, all orange, yellow, green, blue, aqua, brown, purple, all the way over into like abalone and multicolor over here. So that's this drawer. Now I just have to situate the other one. Okay, so I've been doing a lot of organizing, a lot of cleaning, and not just with these shelves drawers. I am finally going to be able to record a studio tour this weekend. I'm so excited, but I did want to give the last bit of this drawer to this video. So we finished this drawer, which was just shell rainbow. And this is what this drawer ended up looking like. I know it might look like a little bit of a mess to you, but it's 100% better than it was. So over here, right here, I have pendants, different types of pendants. So these look like silver pendants. These are, this one. Okay, so gold and brass. And then over here, we have like different types of shell pendants. So kind of just put them in different little sections, and they're spilling over. And then back here are things that are not shell and not metal. And then we have ceramic over here. So these are like stone, plastic, things like that. Then in the middle I have charms. So gold, silver, bronze, copper, any other color that's gold, not gold or silver. And then over here are shell beads that look like shells. So you've seen my shell necklace video. That's the remnant from that strand. I have a whole nother strand back there. Good thing because I have more ideas to use these for. And then just different shell strands are going to be in here. I know it could be for somebody who's very like OCD about organization. this is probably not for you, but for me, it's going to work because I know where to go and I don't mind like searching. Plus I can pull these out and take it to my workstation. And then back here, more shell, and then like little bead mixes and things like that. So these are from last year's Let's Be Mermaids from Jesse James Beads, and just little things. And then there's like actually like a little bin of shells back here too. So there we go. Stay tuned. We are going to be doing a studio tour as soon as I can do some final touches. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you'd like to see. And I hope you have a good day. Stay tuned for Goldie. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye. Hi, pretty girl. Hi. You're such a cutie.